Have you ever looked at a beautiful smile and couldn't help but wonder how they got their teeth to look so good? I can guarantee it comes from giving the right attention to their teeth by brushing them regularly and carefully. And growing up, I spent a lot of time with my aunt who was a dental hygienist. So whether we were out to eat or we were at the dentist's office, she was constantly giving me lessons and advice on how to ensure that my teeth would remain beautiful. These lessons and advice included the proper steps to take when brushing my teeth. When I first started to realize how important my teeth were, I began to get a little nervous because I didn't know if I was doing it correctly. So I took it upon myself to do some research, and with the knowledge I gained from my research and the endless hours I spent with my aunt, I now follow these steps to ensure that I have a long-lasting, beautiful smile. Over the next couple minutes, you will learn the proper steps to take while brushing your teeth. You will learn first the materials you have to gather in order to be successful, then how the materials are used, and then finally I will demonstrate these steps to you. First, what tools are needed in order to be successful? Gathering your materials is the first thing you gotta do in order to be successful in the steps. The first material you're gonna want to grab, of course, is your toothbrush. The American Dental Association recommends that you change it every 3 to 4 months just because bacteria can grow up on the brittle and cause some serious infection, which of course nobody wants. The second tool you want to grab is your toothpaste. There's all different kinds of brand. There's Crest, there's Colgate, there's all different specialties. Some are made specifically to whiten your teeth, some are made to freshen your breath better, some are made for sensitive gums. It's totally up to you and what works best for you. Next, you're going to want to grab a glass of water. I like to have a glass of water. You could take it directly from the sink as long as you have some source of water. That's fine. A towel, also good to have on hand just in case you have a spill or you need to clean something up on your face. It's always good to have. Floss, a lot of people consider optional. I consider it required. It's extremely important to floss because it helps prevent cavities and gum disease and tooth loss in the future. So definitely get some floss because ADA even reported, American Dental Association, that 50% of Americans floss their teeth daily, 31% floss less than daily, 18% of Americans don't floss at all. So don't be part of that 18% or even 31%. And then the last thing you might want to grab is some mouthwash, completely optional. I just like to have it after I brush my teeth to get a better, more refreshing taste. Next, how are these tools applied in the proper steps of brushing your teeth? First, you're going to take your toothbrush and you're going to spread some toothpaste onto the brush. You're going to rinse that brush off with either cold or hot water. I prefer cold. It's totally your preference, your choice. Then you're going to brush your teeth in circular motions. Just how it's shown in the picture, you really want to get behind every tooth and each and every spot as best as you can. Halfway through, I'd rinse off your brush and then continue brushing just to get some more water and a more refreshing taste in your mouth. Towards the end, you're going to want to start brushing your tongue just because that's where most of the bad taste comes from and the bad breath comes from. So you really want to scrub your tongue. You want to be careful. You don't want to go too deep. You can hurt yourself. So you don't want to go too deep, but definitely get back there as best as you can. Once you're done with that, rinse out your mouth with some water, get some floss, go in between each tooth, and if you decide you want to use mouthwash, that would be the best time to use it right at the end. So lastly, I will now demonstrate the 8 steps in brushing your teeth. So first, you're going to take your toothbrush and your toothpaste, and you're just going to spread some toothpaste onto the brush, like so, just like that. Okay, then you're going to want to rinse this off with water. You can either do it directly from the sink. I like to dip mine in my glass of water. Now that that's wet, I'm going to start brushing my teeth in circular motions. You really want to get in the back, every corner, all 4 corners, behind every tooth, in between every tooth. So make sure you get there as best you can. Halfway through, just going to rinse this off really fast, then continue brushing. Circular motions, get everywhere. Then you're going to want to get to the back of your tongue, all the way back here, I would say. And as best as you can, scrub it. Then you want to rinse out your mouth with water, If you prefer using it directly in the sink, I like to use my glass of water, rinse it out, gargle a little bit, spit it out, just get all the remainders out. It's important to rinse that out. Then you're going to take your floss, you're going to go in between each tooth. Make sure you get in between each tooth, every corner. You want to make sure you really get in there. And then mouthwash. It's up to you, completely optional. I like to use it. I fill up to approximately halfway, a little less than halfway, probably a quarter of the way, right up to there. Gargle that, and then you're all set. So to wrap up, you now know the materials required, how they're used, and now you can perform each step successfully on your own. And to leave you guys off, on average, how long would you say it takes you to brush your teeth? Well, did you know that the American Dental Association suggests that a person should spend approximately 2 minutes brushing their teeth twice a day, every day? So now that you're aware of some surprising statistics I gave you, and you know of these 8 steps, make sure you follow them so you don't end up like this. Alright? Thanks, guys.